Hi, I'm Joanna Moffett, Artistic Director of Core Productions.
And I'm Emily Cox, Managing Director of Core Productions, and we'd like to welcome you to our virtual Spring Gala.
We have a night of fun and frivolity here for you at WKOR. Isn't that right, Emily?
We sure do, Joanna. It's an exciting evening full of beautiful performances by cast members from Don Giovanni and some very tantalizing auction items.
Yes, we sure do. But before we get to that, we have to talk about what's important here for us at WKOR, and that is bringing quality programming to viewers like you. Since 2013, Core Productions has been bringing outstanding performances to unusual venues across the Chicagoland area. This season, we've experimented with virtual live opera, performing straight from our living rooms to yours.
Beginning with La Boheme 2.0, we were able to create and sustain working relationships with artists from across the continental United States. In collaboration with tech genius Elijah Lee and musical genius James Welch, we workshopped a way to have the incredible cast of the Puccini classic perform live virtually with minimal lag. Let's take a look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Si sbilancia.
Grazie, buonasera.
Buonasera. Poiché va presso stanza la Finalmente, eccoci qui. Questa è Gaia Fioraia. Secondo il plato ne viene o fiere.
Oddio, m'ho offeso.
E in lutto mia amica. Allegri, toast, padelli cuor. E lei tossico! Che c'è?
Madonna, qua bruciare.
Dove?
Isn't that just incredible?
It sure is, Joanna. But with that opera firmly under our belts, we decided to expand our capabilities with Don Giovanni 2020.
A typical operatic story of men being terrible became anything but that with the addition of team member Kevin Kittle, whose background in film and special effects truly took a special effect on this performance. Emily, let's take a look at the custom trailer Kevin created.
Wow.
Giovanni a cenar vega invitasti e son venuta. Ma chi mi dice mai quel barbaro dov'è? Che per mia scorna mai che mi manca di fe, che mi manca di fe.
Wow! It is hard to believe that they did all of that from their own homes. Did we mention that this show included artists from Canada and Hawaii?
Just incredible.
Say, now would be a great time to mention our silent auction items, wouldn't it, Joanna?
It sure would, Emily. On our website is a full list of some fantastic items up for auction here tonight. You can check it out at coreproductions.org/May-7-Gala.
Yeah. Now, I am so excited to see who wins these outstanding items tonight, Joanna. I truly, truly am. But I'm also very excited to hear more about Core Productions' upcoming season.
Well, your moment has come, Emily, because we're going to announce the 2021-2022 season for Core Productions right now and all night long. And let you, the viewers at home, know how you can help us raise $40,000 to fund WKOR's 2021-2022 season.
Whoa, 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 wow!
Here we go, folks. The first official production for Core Productions for next season is an LGBTQ plus centered concert featuring new and original works by Felix Gerard. Watch for more announcements for our Pride concert streaming to your homes live this June 2021.
Speaking of homes, it's time to feature our next silent auction item, a Google Home! Valued at $50, we're starting the bidding at $25.
Just a little something to kickstart us into the season and this evening's festivities. Speaking of festivities, Core will be celebrating our unique and diverse artist base with our BIPOC-centered concert series, Spirituals with Friends, in collaboration with Martin's Studio. We'll be producing this exclusive digital concert experience in September of 2021.
That sounds outstanding, Joanna!
To pair with this, our next auction is a voice lesson with WKRO's own resident badass, bass baritone, David Govertson, known across the Midwest as the workingest bass baritone in the Midwest. Dave has a unique way of getting to the heart of his students' needs and helping them shine. If you'd like to bid for this lesson valued at $100, please go to our website where we're starting the bidding at $30.
Wow!
We still need to raise $10,000 for Spirituals with Friends, so make sure you bid now. Now, Don Giovanni isn't where we stopped, was it, Emily?
Oh, no, it wasn't, Joanna. We were onwards and upwards with our production of Bizet's Pearl Fishers this past spring. Let's take a look.
Ramon réunit, quelle joie est la nôtre.
C'est lui. Je
gardien terrible, le fessis sur l'épaule, et le poignet au dos, aux amis feuilleront.
Bien-aimé est enfermé. Dieu, oui, oui, demain je t'attendrai. Oui, demain je te l'aimerai.
Le jour de fête, l'esprit la nuit, le soir la nuit, le rêve de nuit, trouvé par moi.
To pair with this brilliant retro production, our next auction item is a throwback for WKOR. We'd like to auction off 2 signed posters of the original core productions of Bohème in a Bar designed by the Yames.
This poster is signed by our very own Mimi from that first production, Joanna Moffett, folks.
That's right, Emily. They're in mint condition and moderately valuable. We're starting the online bidding at $10.
$10? That is truly amazing, Joanna. But speaking of bars, this past season, we had a barrel of laughs with master taster Victoria Edie Butler and Ian Hosick from Uncle Nearest Bourbon. Which helped us raise much needed funds for our next season's big fall production.
That's right, Emily. And Uncle Nearest generously donated 8 bottles, 4 of which we are auctioning off right now in 2 packages of the 1884 and 1856. A huge thank you to Uncle Nearest for their incredible generosity with donating these. We truly appreciate it. These bottles will help fund our big fall event for next season, the much-loved Brahms Requiem. We'll be doing this gorgeous work for orchestra, chorus, and soloists in November of 2021 in conjunction with NEIU. That's Northeastern Illinois University.
Wow.
In order to do the Brahms Requiem and employ all of those musicians, we need to raise $12,000.
The Brahms Requiem. I love that piece, Joanna. Everyone does, just like bourbon. Starting the bidding at $50 for 2 bottles. We're offering this to you at a steal. Oh, shit. Head to our website to win those prizes.
That's right, Emily. Speaking of Uncle Nearest, core board member and master sommelier Samantha Nicodemus has a fancy new cocktail she'd like to share with us featuring Uncle Nearest bourbon. Let's watch.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I'm Sam Nicodemus, and welcome to Core's Cocktail Corner. Today, we're going to make a happy little cocktail using one of our auction items tonight, Uncle Nearest Whiskey. We're going to make what I like to call Sam's happy little pink punch. Punches are great. They're easy to make, refreshing, versatile, and you can make a small batch for yourself or make a larger batch. That way you can share it with friends at an outdoor hangout over the summer. Alright, let's begin. Now, normally, I like to wash my hands with the start, which has already happened along with all the fruit that we're going to be using. So we can start right quick here. We're going to grab our happy little shaker. Today it's a pineapple shaker. Makes things a little bit more festive. It gets you out of that March, May melancholy. We're going to use our jigger. We're going to pour out 2 ounces of the 1884 whiskey. I like to use this one to cocktail personally because it's a happy little whiskey. Also has a little bit more heat to it, a little bit more bite. That doesn't mean it's going to snap you. It just means it's going to cut through the cocktail and any kind of syrup you have. So that was about 1 3/4 ounces, and then we're going to do about 1/4 ounce, a little extra, never hurt anybody. Then we're going to take 1 ounce of our apricot syrup, our apricot simple syrup. Now, it's like the name suggests, very simple to make. You just do equal parts sugar, water, and then enough fruit to cover up to the surface. This right here is about 1/4 sugar, 1/4 water, and about 3 or 4 apricots. But you can use as much as you make if you're making a bigger batch, or you can do even smaller if you want to. I guess I don't know what is smaller than 1/4. I make cocktails. I don't do math. Alright, we're going to fill this out, getting some of that fruit in there. This is also a great way, if you have unripened fruit that you need to turn into a cocktail, you just boil it with some water and sugar, opens it up, get all those nice, beautiful flavors. And then we're going to take about 2 to 3 tiny handfuls of our pre-cut strawberries and apricots. This is a great way of adding some fresh fruit flavors in there. And then my favorite, citrus and yours, little lemon, little happy lemon. Just give it a big squeeze. and then dump it in. You'll notice I did a bigger cut on it. That's about 1/4 of a lemon. And then we'll use an 1/8 slice for garnish later on. This lemon was a big old happy lemon. It was about a GMO lemon. Not that I support that. And then we're going to cram this shaker filled with ice. One of my favorite bartenders says, Sam, if you're going to make a cocktail, you have to cram it filled with ice. She was a little bit more aggressive. I do a happy pack in there. I don't cram it. It's more like a gentle pat, but I do fill it up all the way. Now, this is the important part. Make sure that shaker is on there nice and tight. Don't want to ruin all that beautiful whiskey. And then you shake. Sometimes I like to put on a beautiful song, something cliche, like Shake, Shake, Senora. And you want to shake it nice and good. You want to shake it. Maybe if you're angry at something today, you're going to get all out of that anger. And then you can be happy afterwards. Now, before we pour out our drink, we're going to prep our cocktail glass. Notice we're using ice that is different than what's in the cocktail glass. It makes it a bit more presentational, is our word of the day. We're also going to throw some of the fruit we didn't use to make into the drink. This just makes it look nice and pretty. And then we're going to pour this over a beautiful prepared glass. Look at that color. Isn't that just like pink passion punch paradise? Those who know me very well know that I'm a big fan of alliteration. It's a beautiful color, ain't it? It's like a sunrise. Really nice, pretty. And then we're going to top it off with iced tea. You can make your iced tea or buy it at the store. Just make sure it's unsweetened. Now, we didn't show the iced tea in case we couldn't get our lawyers to approve it. And then we're going to take a sprig of thyme. Controversial, I know. Usually punches like basil. I like thyme because it saves me some time. And also with Uncle Nearest, it really brings out that heat, that little bit of pepperiness in the bourbon. You're always going to slap your herbs, rub it together. It opens up all those natural oils. Top it off with a little bit of lemon. Now, let's take a sip of that rascal. I really hoped you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it with you. If you do try it, take a picture. Send it to us. Tag us on Facebook or Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. Now, have some happy little drinking. Back to you, Joanna and Emily.
Wow! Just spectacular! That Samantha knows her stuff.
She sure does. And she's offering a virtual wine and cheese tasting as an auction item tonight valued at $1,000. We're starting the bidding at $200. Head to our website to bid on a night you won't want to miss and help us reach our goal of $40,000.
Now, speaking of nights you won't want to miss, Joanna, you've got to tell the folks more about the next season at Core.
You're right, Emily. Coming in the early of the spring of 2022, WKOR will be featuring the dulcet tones of returning artist Aaron Mall in a digital concert. Aaron is also the owner of Bold Soul Designs, the incredible design, branding, and social media management company. She generously donated an hour-long consultation for our silent auction tonight. Valued at $75. We are starting the bidding at $50. Let your bold soul shine through with Aaron's incredible artistic touch.
Incredible artistry streaming right to your homes and devices. It's just amazing what their artists are able to accomplish these days, Joanna.
It is, Emily. WKOR so appreciates and values each and every one of our artists. And no WKOR event would be complete without our graphic artist, James Moffett, aka the Yames.
That's right, Joanna. We couldn't get along in any production without him, and we certainly wouldn't want to leave him out of tonight's festivities. James sent along a video about his artistic process. Let's watch.
Greetings. This is James Moffett, graphic artist for Core Productions. Using my artistic skills, I fulfill the various needs that arise for the company. Mainly, this consists of generating the poster art, any merchandise, and other graphic art needs. Here's a fun example of some past work: the hand-painted poster for Core's Bohème 2.0. This was their first virtual production. When not working with Core, I can be found painting murals and in the studio. Some of my favorite things to do is to practice lettering and perfect other sign-related techniques such as gold leaf gilding. As my contribution to the Core fundraiser, I will be offering a small custom lettered panel. Have your name or your favorite word immortalized in oil-based enamel paints by me. If you're a fan of the great productions of Core and appreciate hand-painted signs, please take a moment to place your bid on these unique opportunities. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.
For our auction tonight, James has kindly donated a hand-lettered 4-letter word for one of our viewers to win. That means that you could say, or, but unfortunately, is too long.
Yes, that four-lettered word is worth $350, but we're starting the bidding at $50 on our website.
Wow, that's just amazing! But now, Joanna, it's the time, the moment we've all been waiting for is here!
Yes, this spectacular moment.
Please join us in welcoming our exceptional performers tonight, Sarah Lucille Law, Aaron Crouch, and Johanna Moffett, made possible by generous donations from our current season. Let's watch!
una furtiva lagrima negli occhi suoi spuntò. Quelle paesose giovani invidiar sembrò, che più cercando io vo, che più cercando io vo. Un solo istante I palpiti del suo bel cor sentir, I miei sospir confondere per poco a suoi sospir. I palpiti sentir, confondere I miei co' suoi sospir, cielo si può morir, di più non chiedo, non chiedo. Si può morir, ah si morir, d'amor.
What a phenomenal performance from our cast of Don Giovanni!
Indeed. Such an inspired group of singers. Our thanks to Sarah Lucille Law, Aaron Crouch, and Joanna Moffett for lending their voices to this evening's festivities.
Of course, none of our performances would be complete without the piano stylings of Core's musical director, James Welch.
Speaking of the talented James Welch, our next auction item was compiled and completely led by him.
Oh, wow. Well, so, just so you know, the next auction item of the evening is our original cast recording of Don Giovanni 2020, which won't be released to the public until next fall. We are starting the bidding for this item at $30.
Oh, an exclusive early release. You heard it here first on WKOR, folks.
Yes. Now, head on over there to the silent auction page on our website because it won't be up there forever, folks.
That's right, Emily. We'll be closing that auction down shortly, so be sure to get in there and get your bids in.
Ooh, an exclusive bidding window. It looks like we've got everything down here at WKOR, doesn't it, Joanna?
Well, not everything, Emily, but we do have something.
What's that, Joanna?
A secret.
Oh!
And one that we're about to share with our viewers at home. It's time to announce Core Productions' most ambitious project for next season.
Wait just a second, Joanna. I want to get a drink ready to toast with. Wait for me and flash that website across the bottom of the screen for the folks at home just one more time.
That's perfect, Emily, because our next silent auction item is made for toasting. We have an incredible swag bag generously donated by the one, the only Revolution Brewery, some of the best locally made beer in Chicago. This item includes a unique Revolution Brewery tote featuring their signature logo, a signature logo hat, 2 beer koozies featuring their famous Anti-Hero IPA, 2 signature pint glasses, and a $100 gift card for their brand new tap room where you can sample their incredible beers on draft and try some of their Chef's Award nominated dishes.
Wow, that is absolutely outrageous!
What's outrageous is the starting bid. This entire Revolution Brewery item is valued at $250, but we are starting our bidding at just $100.
Now that is an absolute bargain if I have ever heard one, Joanna. We want to send such a huge thank you over to the folks at Revolution Brewery, a Chicago proud company. Thank you so much from everyone here at WKOR for your generous support. But now, Joanna, I gotta admit, I wasn't pouring myself a beer before. I was reaching for a bottle of wine.
Well, don't pop that cork just yet, Emily, because our next silent auction item is a pair of exquisite wines generously donated by Core Productions' own Dan Hansvick.
Ooh.
We have a smooth, smoky Tempranillo for when you're in the mood for something romantic, and a light, bubbly rosé for when you need something, a little sparkle in your life. Valued at $35, these gorgeous wines are sure crowd pleasers. We are starting the bidding for these 2 bottles at $20.
Well, I'm absolutely popping to hear about the next project for next season, Joanna. Now that we have our drinks, what is it?
Starting next spring, Core Productions is going to workshop not 1, but 2 brand new productions for development. The first will be Apples and Arrows, an original musical based on the Greek myth of Atalanta by Christopher Kidder Mostrom. The second, Having Us for Dinner, is an original tale of a lonely cannibal who can't help but play with his food before eating it by Robert Fung and Nicholas Bentz. Both productions will stream on our services here at WKOR in 2022. We need to raise a whopping $20,000 for the 2 remaining projects. And with your help, viewers, I think we can do it.
What? Yes, you're hearing it first here on WKOR, folks. But, Joanna, what about later on? Where can our viewers learn a little more about the productions that we're sharing with them?
You can visit our website, www.korproductions.org, to learn more about each of these productions we're announcing for Core's upcoming season.
And while you're there, folks, go ahead and sign up for Core Productions' mailing list, or check out that beautiful wine Joanna was talking about earlier. It's sure to pair well with friends.
That's a fabulous reminder to our folks at home, Emily. Thank you so much for that. Head on over to our silent auction page that's flashing down at the bottom there. We want to be sure that each and every one of you gets a chance to get hold of some of these amazing prizes.
That's right, Joanna, because deep down, we here at WKOR recognize that we couldn't have achieved this amazing 2020-2021 season without your help and support. It's from your direct generosity that Core has been able to grow their membership and viewership almost 300%, all in the middle of an international pandemic.
Now, that is truly something to celebrate. Folks, if you would like to join the mailing list here at WKOR, please head on over to our website's Contact Us page and sign up. We'd love to hear from each and every one of you. In the end, that's why we're here tonight, Emily, to come together and celebrate the incredible community here at WKOR. Each and every one of you viewers at home are part of what makes Core Productions so unique and special.
We wanted to make sure that you knew it. And so we end our evening tonight with a little something special from all of us here at WKOR.
Hi, Andrew Wanigman here, former Marcello in La Boheme with Core Productions. I just want to give a big shout out to everyone with the company, particularly Joanna Moffett and all that they're doing. It's been such a pleasure to watch everything this year, and I look forward to seeing what amazing things they produce in the future. Have a great Spring Gala.
Oh, hello. I'm James Welch. I'm the music director here at Core Productions. It's been a wonderful year, even amidst a pandemic, to be working with such a talented team at Core Productions and still producing cutting-edge online live operas.
For me, the best part about Core is getting to work with so many awesome people and getting to perform fun and creative works together.
I feel so lucky that I got to make music with other artists during this crazy time. So thank you so much. Thank you for letting us into your homes. Thank you for your support.
Hi, my name is Felix Gerard, and I'm a composer and pianist based in New York City. The best part about Core Productions is you.
The best part about Core is you.
That was truly beautiful and so true. Folks, we're coming to the end of our time together this evening at WKOR. We want to make sure you leave tonight happy, excited, and really energized for next year's season, and that you get a chance to participate in any way you can. Don't feel like bidding on an auction item tonight? Well, you can certainly make a donation outlined on our site.
That's right, folks. You head on over to our webpage. We're going to flash it one more time at the bottom of the screen for you all there. Get those bids in on those silent auction items and experiences. We're going to be closing those down in the next few minutes and announcing the winners later on in the week on our Facebook page. That reminds me, Joanna, aside from Facebook, how can our viewers find us?
You can visit Core Productions' new website flashing at the bottom of the screen down there, or you can visit us on Facebook or our Instagram page. You can also like and subscribe to our podcast, 7 City, where we interview local and regional artists, creators, and leaders to explore new creative projects and possibilities. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Play.
Thank you so much, Joanna. Folks, it looks like we are just about out of time this evening. Now, we want to make sure to thank you for making your first Spring Gala with Core such an outstanding success, and for being such a wonderful part of the WKOR family. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel to participate in future projects and productions with us.
We hope you'll stop by again for future productions, projects, announcements, and events. We know we can't wait to see you there. Until then, stay safe, stay well, and make good art.
Yeah!